Aw, man, nothing but bills in this stupid mailbox again. See what's about that. Hello, everyone, Randy here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Gold Crest Valley here. And working on doing some mowing here at the moment on field 20 that we planted here last episode. Grass is, of course, growing here, and I have fast-forward time to the next day. And we got the New Holland T8 here this time. I believe we were probably using the T7 for mowing last time around. And just working on a little bit of a headland here so the hired worker doesn't get stuck up in this portion of the field. Now, possibly with the updates, maybe they won't get stuck this time around, but not taking any chances. We'll just go ahead and mow this and make sure. And by the way, with these mowers, you can use the Control V function, at least on that computer anyway. You can use the Control V function to raise and lower the mowers simultaneously. It kind of delays the front, actually delays the rear mower from lowering, or the other way around basically, depending on which way you're going, raising or lowering them. Anyway, we'll hire the worker there, and hopefully he'll be good to go. And we're going to go ahead and do some harvesting here. We got several fields that are ready to be harvested. This field, by the way, is fertilized 3 levels. And like I mentioned, I've been using the self-propelled sprayer here for field 20 and field 26. And then the rest of the small fields we have, the pellet fertilizer seems to work pretty good for those fields. So anyway, let's hop over to the combine here. I already got the combine lined up, ready to go here. Got the Case tractor. We'll get him going on a course play here in a moment once we get a pass or two done. Well, probably one pass will be good enough. And of course, get the GPS mod open here. And again, we are using the sunflower header here. Like I said in the past, it's basically the same width as the row crop, the corn header. A little bit of advantage of this particular header, though, we can go 9 miles per hour as opposed to 6, so just a little bit faster. I'm not entirely sure how realistic that is, but let's go a little bit faster. And also, since last episode, actually just before I started recording this episode here, there was another update to Farming Simulator. So we're now on 1.4.2, so 1.4.2. Again, a bunch of things have been fixed. I know a lot of you folks have been complaining about hired worker issues, and it looks like they've fixed some of those. So, first off, fixed direct sowing machine stored properly with the same fruit. I believe the issue there was, so if you had, let's say, canola planted, and then you wanted to plant canola on that field again without cultivating or plowing, you couldn't do so. So now that issue has been fixed. And that may have been the issue, for those who recall, Rattlesnake Valley, their episode 2, why the no-till on that planter wasn't working. That may have been why, so that issue might be fixed now. And also, by the way, while we're talking about the Rattlesnake Valley there, the John Deere tractor, their last episode that was going slow, it was simply the server that was having issues. We restarted the server, and then it worked fine after that. No issues with the John Deere. Or the other tractors for that matter. It turns out all the tractors were actually going to about 10 miles per hour at the most, and if they were working, it was about 5 miles per hour. So, yeah, definitely something wrong with the server. I don't know that I've ever seen that issue before, but that was a bit weird. But our server restart fixed that, so we're back up to full speed there again on the server, and the John Deere can pull that horse planter at 12 miles per hour. But anyway, back to the change log here. Fixed helper with the Lemken Solitaire. I believe that's the blue planter. Fixed helper with the Joskin module. I'm not entirely sure what that one is. So they added a color selection to the shop for the Goldhofer. Improved all-wheel steering of the Homer Parados. Increased overloading speed of the Homer Terrafellis. Mirrored text on the Joskin Tornado. Not entirely sure what they mean on that one, but fixed trees from placeables planted going invisible. That sounds like an interesting bug. I don't remember seeing that one. Fixed reverse sound in multiplayer when turning off the motor. I wonder if that means they've fixed the annoying sound bug yet when somebody joins. It doesn't sound like it because I don't see nothing in the list here about that. Fixed a bunch of airlog messages. Seed and fertilizer trigger now don't close the tool covers automatically. The farm silo trigger will not automatically open trailer covers. Fixed a crash when attaching, detaching trees on the train. Increased the width of the Lily Tygo XR75 pickup. Yeah, not sure what that one is. Kind of curious on that one. One of the headers here. Nope, not a Lily header in there. So, okay, not entirely sure, like I said, what that one is without looking. I guess I could go under brands. Doesn't really matter. Fixed weeder when running over grass windrows. Converted them into silage foil. Fixed a crash for the real ground response module. Fixed deactivation for the for-real module without fully restarting the game. Fixed mods dynamically creating pallets. And fixed maximum camera rotation for the Tobii iX tracker. So that'll be interesting. Now, unfortunately, I don't have my eye tracker plugged in at the moment. I'm kind of running out of USB 3.0 ports on my computer. I need to address that. Got my card reader plugged in at the moment. So I'm assuming, and I'm not sure on this, but anyway, I should probably get the hard work going here. Let's do that in a moment. Let's see what's here. We have a course for this field, I'm pretty sure. Field 26. And this is a full-on course-play course, by the way. So he will unload the combine and then take it to the storage point at the main farm there. Anyway, like I was about to say about the eye tracker there, hopefully that will fix the issue when you try to go look around this far. It kind of only lets you look this far, and that's about it. It will let you look all the way back. It takes a moment for it to look all the way back. So not very often do you need to look all the way back, but when you want to, it is a little bit annoying being able to do it that far back. There comes the tractor. So hopefully maybe they'll have fixed that issue. And then also the issue there with fixed mods dynamically creating pallets. Again, for those who maybe watched Rattlesnake Valley, their episode 2, I was mentioning that the map we had on server 1 there was having that issue, so we had to switch maps. Looks like this update may have fixed that, so maybe we didn't have to switch maps. A little late now, though. We are playing on Gift of the Caucasus there on server 1 and Rattlesnake Valley on server 2. So again, for anybody that would like to join us in multiplayer, make sure you check out any one of my multiplayer videos for the information on how to join the servers. Pretty much 2 download links for each server. First download link should download all the mods needed to join the server. And the second download link will take you to the server download page if you're missing a mod or two. We're going to make course by work for its money here. We can unload on the go, at least for a little bit anyway. And then for the multiplayer server as well, we also have a TeamSpeak server. And we do ask that if you are joining the multiplayer servers, please join TeamSpeak. Makes it much easier to communicate, let people know what's going on, etc. And just a reminder as well, if you don't have a mic, you don't need one to be able to join TeamSpeak. And also, I'll mention this here for the mods as well. If you're using the download all link, yes, that download all link, you will have to extract the zip folder once it's all downloaded. Make sure you extract that and put all those mods into your mod folder. And then also make sure you are replacing. So if you already have the mod, make sure you replace it with the version that is on the server. That is very important. Basically for the multiplayer server, it is very, very important that you have the exact same mod as what the server has. If you don't, you will not be able to join the server. Anyway, looks like that's about it for the improvement log, I guess, if you will, for the update. Definitely didn't take them very long to release this update. From the sounds of it, they broke several things here with the 1.4 update. So that's the reason for the 1.42 update here. And by the way, the plan for Field 20 there with the grass, the Coon DLC is supposed to be coming out. Actually, by the time you folks see this video, it will probably be out. So hopefully in the next video here, I plan on using a bunch of the Coon equipment here to finish up Field 20 there. So we'll probably look at possibly getting the merger. We'll see what's on that one. I'm not totally sold on the idea of the merger, but we'll see once we'll give it a try. Definitely worth checking out, I think. And then definitely probably looking at the square baler and the square bale wrapper, of course. And hopefully that will be next episode here on Gold Crest Valley. And again, for those who have not seen it, the Coon DLC, they're supposed to be coming out the 14th of February here. Like I said, by the time this video goes live, should be out or about out anyway. And comes with quite a few pieces of equipment this time around here. I know some of the previous DLCs Giants has released, it's only been, half a dozen pieces of equipment in it. But the Coon DLC here actually has quite a few pieces of equipment. I'm not exactly sure how many. Probably somewhere around 20 or so, I'm thinking. It is a little bit pricier DLC at, I guess it'd be 15 bucks essentially. It's like $14.99, I'd like to say, or something like that. Yeah, $14.99. I got it on the other screen here. Just pulled it up a moment and looked. So $14.99, at least US dollars anyway. Yes, this is where the hired worker typically, or not the hired worker, the courseplay worker will get stuck. Yes, one interesting thing about the Coon DLC, it looks like it has some kind of modular equipment where you can kind of attach cultivators and seeders together from what I'm seeing. So it looks kind of promising. Yes, the case is slipping. I figured that wasn't going to take long. Let's just hire a worker here then. Get him back on the field, and we'll go check our mowing tractor here. Okay, looks like he is still working yet. That is good. One thing I'm noticing, looks like he is making a mess on the end of the fields here. I could be wrong on this, but I think the hired worker used to be able to lift the front mower first before it raised the rear ones when it got to the end of the field, so it wouldn't leave this mess at the end of the field. I might have to go back and look at the previous video on that just to see once. Anyway, not the end of the world. One thing I do want to do, though, let's go check this out here and see once. I do have pigs. We got 168 pigs currently, and if I liquidate the pigs... And I'm thinking, by the way, I'm just going to sell them like this. I don't know that we can justify buying a trailer. In fact, you know, a $33,000 fee here. While that does sound like a lot, how much is the animal trailer? Because if I'm selling that many, I'm definitely going to want the larger trailer here. I'm not going to be hauling them down with our current small trailer. That just doesn't seem to be productive at all. Okay, where am I going here? Animals. So yeah, $67,000 for that. I don't think so. Oh, do I not? I must not have the other one activated. I take it. Okay. We do have the Wilson trailer there from the multiplayer server. Like I said, I must not have that active though. So, oh well. But I'm definitely thinking we'll be liquidating the current stock pigs here. Probably might as well just sell this Joskin trailer as well. No sense hanging on to that, really. Yes, lots and lots of bacon. I suppose we can clean them out while we're here. I'm still having issues with these cleaners. They're not staying on track like they're supposed to, so I don't know what's up with that. Get into the middle there, hire the worker. And it basically seems like after a couple passes or so, yes, so that is what is happening. Somebody said that basically the larger piles here, it's getting stuck on those, and it's causing it to get off track. So yeah, looks like that is the case, all right. Not entirely sure, like I said, what is up with that, because I've not had that issue before. I don't know if it's more animals that I have, maybe getting larger piles. Not entirely sure what's up with that. Now that it's clean, though, it'll probably work okay, I'm guessing. Maybe not. It looks like he's still going crooked yet, doesn't it? Somebody says, well, make sure you hire the worker when he's in the forward direction. If he's going backwards, sometimes that can cause issues. Yeah, look at that. He's like curving in and out weird. What in the world is going on with that? Okay, I was assuming it was the... basically what was on the ground there causing the issue, but maybe not. Looks like it's just being weird. And this one is, yeah, okay, into the bunker wall. Again, we'll get the GPS here. Okay, should be lined up going perfectly straight here. Hire the worker. Okay, this one seems to go really slow for some reason. Oh, now he's picking up the speed. Okay. I wonder if it helps if he goes slower. I wonder if that makes a difference or not. Because this one I noticed is speed 2, and I don't recall changing it. Maybe I did. This one is speed setting 3. Okay, looks like the combine is going on nicely here. And for field-wise, we got... which is the right one here. Pretty much all the small fields around the main farm here. Sunflowers. 26 here, sunflowers. And then 20 through 23 and 24 are all canola. We'll probably end up having to sell some sunflowers here before we're done, I'm guessing. I don't think there's quite silo space for that many sunflowers. And depending on where we need them, I know sometimes the train station... Let's see, sunflowers... Yes, looks like the train station is actually the highest price, so we can store them at the train station there. And I know a lot of people have suggested as well, you can just store everything at the train station. That is a good storage spot. Just kind of use that as your silo instead of the actual silos at the main farm. Wow. We're definitely going to have to get that canola harvested here. How much longer? Can I see how long that lasts yet? I'm assuming that's a great demand there. That is a really good price. Maybe I should be harvesting. Yes, let's get harvesting the canola here. This field is almost done, and we're going to hit the canola. That is for sure, because that is a really good price. Like I said, I'm not sure how much longer it lasts, though. I'm assuming there's probably a way to see somewhere. Interesting on statistics here. Time played. So we have 205 hours on this map. So for those of you wondering how many hours we have on the map here, 205 hours. And we've created 1,526 bales so far. We'll definitely have to go through this like the last episode. We'll maybe go through some of these numbers, just look at them and see what everything's looking like. Anyway, like I said, I'm assuming there's a way to see how long is left, and I'm assuming this is a great demand, by the way. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Combine is blocked. Why is the combine blocked? Oh, he's just unloading. Okay. And we'll read some comments here a moment. Samuel saying it's going slow because it's a John Deere tractor. Yeah, I don't think so. And we'll unhire you, and I can take over here again. Might as well do something, right? Oh my, I guess it's going to get it all. We'll say I might have to shift the GPS over here a little bit. Pro Game was saying, here's a tip to help you plant faster. Turn on cruise control and then hold the button to turn up the cruise control speed and you'll go full speed. Interesting. Sounds a bit like cheating to me. We'll have to try that, see if that actually works or not. Somehow I doubt it for some reason. Dean was saying hi. Corey was saying, on the farm where I work, we have a few 8370s. We plant with DB90s and a DB120. Those are John Deere row crop planters, by the way, for those you wondering. I believe it's 36 and 48 row, if I remember the row counts correctly. Corey was also saying they have four... overshot that one a little bit. They have 4 680s with the extended hoppers and floaters. Was neat seeing that mod. He says the only complaint being they have unrealistic tank capacity. The actual max is about 500 bushels. So yes, by the way, for those who noticed that, the John Deere 680 there, the tank capacity is much, much too large. I will probably change that at some point here when I get a chance. Currently the capacity is 25,000. We'll probably bump that down to maybe like 14,000 or so, a little more realistic there. Because yes, 25,000 is like way overboard. Just a Belgian Gamer was saying, great video. That is a big cedar. Talking about the case cedar there. Rylan was saying, why don't you see the short ends of the field instead of going the long way? It would get more done. Technically, you are incorrect on that. Going the long way will get done quicker. Going the short way up and down the field. Kind of like taking a shortcut, I guess you could say. Although a shortcut that doesn't actually end up being a shortcut. Dead Lion was saying sometimes the AI helpers are not very smart. Very true. Very true on that. Modest T actually asking about the multiplayer here. I'm assuming we kind of just mentioned that a few moments ago, but do you still have the thing that will download all the mods like you did in FS15? So yeah, kind of like I was mentioning earlier there. Yes, we do for the multiplayer server. One download link should download all the mods needed to join the server. And I haven't really counted or looked at the number lately. I think it's somewhere around probably 70, 80 mods we have on the multiplayer server. Just a pretty good variety of mods on there, from tractors, combine or two. Actually, I think just one combine, I'd like to say. And then, yeah, just a bunch of other random equipment that kind of makes it a little bit better, including obviously a bunch of script mods. We got the GPS, drive control, etc. Oh, and we got one full trailer load of sunflowers there. Like I said, we'll definitely be switching over to canola here, though. But once we're done with this field, we'll grab the other header here and go back to canola. Okay, there we go. And I see the tractor's coming back there. We'll wait for him a moment so we can unload. And I, by the way, don't have any courseplay courses for the 3 fields on the other side of the road here. Like I've said in the past, seems like those fields are just too small to bother with courseplay. Unless, of course, you want to create the kind of the quick and simple, dirty courseplay for unload there. Just doesn't seem worth the time it's going to take, or the amount of trouble we're going to have trying to get courseplay out of the various spots it's probably going to get itself into. Okay, so like I said, let's grab the other header here. I don't know if this header will actually fit down between the roads there or not. I have not actually tried that. It actually might, maybe. Okay, we'll put this back up on the trailer here. And I have found you do want to be a little bit careful you don't put it too far onto the trailer. Otherwise, it tends to just fall off the other way on the other side there. Kind of annoying how it does that. But anyway, looking at the time, looks like it's about time to wrap up the episode. So yeah, hopefully next episode we'll come back here and we'll start working on Field 20 there. And like I said, we'll hopefully have the Coon DLC. We'll probably look at getting the merger, the square baler, and the square bale wrapper. And we'll get that whole process going there on that field, hopefully. So anyway, with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching and till next time.